Welcome back everyone to Missions 101, where today we are going to run the third pair of missions in the 7th set. We have Glutton in the Larder. My scouts have returned from Wormsgraf with troubling news. A worm of considerable size has taken refuge deep within Skotha's larder and has begun to feed on the unwary, even those of its own kind. The Longbeards have seen fit to call it Skjurdvit the Bloated, and I think it's a well-named earned name, yes. You are to travel to Skotha's larder in Wormsgraf and see that Skjurdvit grows no larger. For the Gabil, aha! Ooh, and what's the twist here? Deep within Wormsgraf lies a great larder which has once belonged to Skotha the Worm. Rumors have spread of a gluttonous rockworm dwelling amongst the bones of Skotha's long-devoured prey. Your mission is to defeat the gluttonous rockworm Skjurdvit the Bloated, who now dwells in Skotha's lair, and we have an inspiring presence. Oh, fun. A glutton in the larder? Well, that's never good. That sounds like a very noisy glutton, if you ask me. Now, let's see which side to go. I don't know whether this is one that is always on the right side or if it's one that can switch between being on the right and left. I know it is possible for it to be in this direction, so I will check this way first. And if it's one of those cases where it changes from time to time, well, I might as well check a direction, right? And of course, they breathe fire because fireworms. Now, let's head along this way. Oh, that's right, inspiring presence. That means when we get closer to Skotha, that'd be one of our clues that we're in the right direction, is if we see a bubble giving protection, then it means we're going in the right direction because that bubble is the inspiring presence. I don't see the bubble yet. This could be a case of killing many worms and drakes before we're done. This one can be reasonably short if you can make it direct there quickly, but of course, it doesn't look like she's on this side. That means she's on the other side then. I think it's a 50-50 shot on which of the two locations she's at. So let's head off this way. Look at this. They're even eating trolls. Yeah, okay. This is the proper side. Actually, I think I probably should have looked down there because if I saw the glow... Actually, it's a glowy red. Okay, there you go. I think if I had checked out, because this side looks like the path is short enough where you could see from the turnoff where the... There you go. That someone has the bubble on them. It's the same type of bubble that you have from the Uruks in the Isengard area. There you go. And yeah. Alright, let's pull them out of here. That way they don't get the buff. Because we might as well reduce the buff as much as possible. So fighting them all four at the same time was probably not my plan. For obvious reasons. So I am sure that those who really have powerful AoEs will probably try to gather twice as many as I did over there. Well, that's a bit of a lag spike. There you go. Now I gotcha. Hi there! You want Hobbit for dinner. Is that as in having me present as you eat dinner, or is it as in you want to eat me for dinner? Actually, with your name, I'm not even going to bother ask that question because I think it's a bit obvious, which is going to put a damper on our relationship, I'm sure. So I hope you don't mind if I do that to you. Now, I'm going to get out of here. I'm on fire, literally. Oh, let's head up there, pick up the chest, and oopsie daisy. All right, let's fail to pick up the chest. This time pick it up and get out of here. We're done. You've done well with that beast down, Pineleaf. Let us return and report your success to Ozma. A lot better than how I said that sentence. Let's go. We're back. Well done, Pineleaf. That gluttonous beast must have spent too many years accustomed to feeding on easier prey than you. All right. I guess they thought that I was just an appetizer. Didn't have much of an appetite after that. Now this time I'm going to be taking the Roots of Decay. This is the longest one in this particular set, and I thought I'd pair it with one of the shorter ones. My scouts have come back from Owensbridge. They have found the bridge to be overrun with Towergrim. The Towergrim continue to be pushed from the Mirkwood and have begun taking lands such as Thornholt. We can't let the Towergrim corruption to spread over Owensbridge. We need the bridge to send supplies from Scarhall to Elderslide. Well, you do have a point with that. And what's the twist? The twist is shared corruption. Oh, fun. The Towergrim have taken over Owensbridge as their corruption spreads out past the Thornholt. Your mission is to destroy the Towergrim corruption in Owensbridge. Then let's go. The Roots of Decay. Oh, that's not going too far because once you get past around that point, the trolls will start to see you, and you would like to be able to see them first. So once you be popping in pretty soon. Actually, there's one right over there. Okay, apparently they don't always pop in at the same spot. Good to note. Boy, I could just reach that. Now, we have to worry about the corrupted stuff here, plus we also have some corrupted tower grab dens, and apparently they changed location from run to run, which is going to make this a little bit tougher. Yes. But when I was last here finding Tower Grim, when I was looking for corruptors and eventually killing the corruptors, followed by killing the horn that they had here, I went straight across over the bridge in order to get through here as fast as possible and skip this area. You don't have that luxury in this particular one because we need to get all of these dens, and we also need to I'm gonna get 2 of them here for that. No, apparently not for strength. Oh, it's an elder. Oh, wonderful. Oh, elders are so annoying. I was wondering, what was it doing? Oh, it was calling up those root friends. We can deal with that. And of course, now I gotta fight the roots. Well, we could do that. This one is a warrior. The warriors aren't too bad, but the elders, whenever they say elder on a wood troll, I always go, oh my goodness gracious, because those are always bad. No matter what location is, no matter what their exact abilities are, I just know that they're going to be super annoying. So, I mean, they could have just saying, which ones are these? The annoying ones. I know, Tower Grim are always annoying, but they're even annoying for Tower Grim. Well, well, we'll just have to deal with that as we go along with it. There's one down. That's right. Stick your hand on the ground. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about the hobbit that is making your sap run. And come up here. Now, I haven't seen too many corruptions yet. It seems like I've often been known to finish up the dens well before the corruption. Actually, I think there are only about 13 or 14 corruptions all throughout the area, and two of them seem to be way on the other side. Well, it's possible to get all of the dens here before you cross the bridge. There you go. And now this is... Okay. Alright, two. It's not as bad as getting all three of them. I was trying my best to avoid getting three of them. I don't really like the idea of fighting 3 Tower Grim at once. Just not on my list of favorite things to happen, and I think that's one of the reasons why that's the case. And having to fight all these Tower Grim is one of the reasons that I chose to do this in this episode instead of in the last episode where I would normally do it. But because of the time to face Tower Grim and also the size of this space, the Orange Bridge, and they're all over the Orange Bridge, you gotta find the corrupted fungi, you got to find the Tarok dens. They seem to be move, which I was hoping that maybe I could remember where they were and be able to get there. No, no, no. They are obviously not always in the same spots. And if that's the case, then I am definitely not going to be able to do that from memory and optimize how it goes across. I'm going to have to be killing a great number of trolls. And that takes time. Because there was one, I think it was one episode back, maybe in the early teens, if you go by episode count, where I didn't take that into account and wound up with, oh, way too many of these. So I had 2 long ones right in the same episode. That didn't work out very well. Well, let's go on that. That's half of those done, and aha! I managed to get that done. So that's the last of the dens. So I don't have to worry about dens anymore, but I still have corruption to take care of. So I'm halfway done with that. Now let's make sure there aren't any more on this. Oh yes, there is one right here. Of course, to the one I skipped earlier. See, you can't even skip one troll, and that's what happens. Hey, I can deal with you. Right, that's that one. Any more left around here? Nope. So I could leave that one alone. When I meant any more around here, of course I meant the corruption. I wasn't talking about the Tarrogs themselves. There you go. Good. Another one. So I have 9 done even before crossing the bridge. So I think there are... Well, let's see how many I could get from the other side. I think that there are a pair that are fixed in the location on the other side. Though that is just a hypothesis I've formed based on early runs of this particular mission. Ooh, there we go. Now let's see what we've got here. We've got, well, there is a piece of corruption right over there. Ouch. And we've also got these roots on me. Oh. Hey, where'd you come from? Nah, probably best not to answer that literally. I definitely don't want to get an answer to that literally. Let's see, we've got one right there. And I saw another one down there, right over there. So that would leave us only one more after that. This one, and usually just outside their door there is at least one, usually two of them there. So whether that's real or not, I guess I'm going to have to fight this Reaver anyway. I just thought I could get around that little piece of ruins, but either I missed it or... Oh, well, that was poorly timed. I think I would rather have him stayed doing that. And that's the reason why I would rather him stayed doing that. Now... well, there's no helping having to deal with this guy. Alright, there is one down there. And then we've got this guy here. Is it actually possible to do this? Oh, there's only one there this time. Only one of those. Yes, it's very definitely changed. That's the first time I've ever seen that there were absolutely none of the corrupted fungi over through there. Because usually there are a pair of them there with a pair of Tarog. And that are a real pain to deal with. So this time I can actually do it without going through there. Alright. Good. And now I've dealt with you. And I have now completed the mission 11 minutes in. Yes, I told you, it's a long one. Let's head out this way. And up the bridge. Oh, pick this up. Can't forget that. Great work. Let's return and report back. I think that pair worked out very well, timing-wise. Well done. With much of the Targrim corruption reduced upon the bridge, we should be able to retake Owen's Bridge and resume sending supplies. I just hope the Targrim do not try this fool's errand again. Right. We can only hope so. And that ends the third pair of the 7th set here over at Anarkerfu. For our mission series, that means that we have one more pair for this set, which we'll have in the next mission of Missions 101.